The functioning and health of our country and our economy is based upon the health and the functioning of our manufacturing. As I look through more of these Reddit posts, like this one, 17-year-old just trying to figure out what to do in life. What job might suit me? I see it more often. I see it almost daily now of people who don't know what they want to do in life. They're confused. They're uncertain. They've been provided absolutely zero guidance. And yet, we have a lot of people in the media, we have a lot of people outside saying, our economy is great. Things are going well. Buck up. Just keep fighting. Things will work out. And you know, they're right, they will. They will indeed work out. But I can't help but to notice, and maybe this is just looking at Reddit for too long, perhaps, but I can't help but notice this trend of people who are just completely lost. And I know, this is a reason I created Jobferno, was for this very purpose, was so that people wouldn't be lost anymore. And I'm a long ways away from helping everyone. I'm working on it, though. I'm working on it. But I find it interesting when I see this, because I see a world around me where the buildings are falling apart, the roads are crumbling, and we're slowly decaying. There are no jobs. There's no future. There's no hope. And that sounds awfully bleak. But I don't think it's completely hyperbole. I don't think it's completely crazy. It's just, the more I notice, the more I pay attention, the more I talk to people, the more it seems that our country is not in a good position right now. We had the debate the other night. We have an election coming up that hopefully works out okay. And I can't help but feel torn that some people are living in one world and some people are living in another. Some people look at things from one perspective, other people look at it from the exact opposite perspective. So what are we supposed to do? How are we supposed to proceed? I mean, personally, I think we need to have as many jobs in our country as we can with a foundation of manufacturing. We need to focus on manufacturing in this country. Because if we do that, then there's lots of jobs for people, lots of opportunity. People have an opportunity to grow their careers, find success. And in the end, that's all I really want for anybody, is success. But then there's this growing trend of people saying, well, there's nothing we could do about it. All of our manufacturing is gone. We'll never get it back. And we just need to tax some more rich people and to solve all of our problems. And all I could do in that situation is shrug my shoulders and move on. Because I know many of these people mean well. I know I mean well. But if we focus only on the idea that we're going to have jobs in our country, we have to we have to be able to, we have to have the support, we have to have the foundation, we have to have the incentive to have manufacturing in our country. If we had a better education system and people were better prepared for real life, and there were manufacturing jobs to support people, none of this would be a problem. There would be more IT jobs. There would be more white-collar jobs. and there would be about 4 times as many blue-collar jobs. Businesses would thrive. Small businesses would thrive. And all because there are more manufacturing companies. Because without a small business, without manufacturing, companies have no choice but to sell to the end consumer. Because there are very few business-to-business opportunities. Now, sure, granted, there are some. And yes, there are some manufacturing. But as it becomes less and less, the opportunity for business, for small business, for one-person businesses dwindles. So for good measure, while we're on topic, let's read what this person wrote. So I am nearing the end of high school, and I'm mostly going for economics and finance at university. I am looking for something in the corporate world, but even working for a small, medium-sized business with job fulfillment work. I imagine they mean woodwork. I want to do something that is hands-on and requires you to be on the field, meet and talk to different people, and or might involve searching for answers and investigative forms of work. I don't want to end up in a desk job, spending 12 hours a day looking at PowerPoints, paperwork, and that sort of thing. Mind-numbing, unfulfilling tasks. Is there any line of work in corporate or finance that meets the expectations of what I want to do? Should I consider a different major and line of work after high school? What are my options? So there it is. You got another person who has no idea what they're doing. They're smart. They're 17 and they're thinking about it. And they're thinking about the job that they're going to get. They're being smart. But it's just another example in the long line of people who are lost. And not just you at 32 lost, but people who don't have any hope. They don't have any fulfillment in the work that they're doing. And so I think it's important that we consider that what's really going on here is that we have a country that without better leadership, without a better plan for the future of our country, without the leadership, without people leading us with new opportunities, new ways of functioning, not the way it's been doing it for the last, 3-4 years. Without that, we're going to crumble. Our culture is already crumbling. Our infrastructure is crumbling. And now we have crazy instances of people from other countries doing culturally different things that we're not so sure that we appreciate, such as killing and eating our bald eagles. It's very difficult when we're trying to build the foundation and build the strength of our country, build the core of our country, and we can't do it because we don't have the jobs. We don't have the businesses. We don't have the opportunities. The functioning and health of our country and our economy is based upon the health and the functioning of our manufacturing. So what should we do? I guess we're all just required to sit and wait and see what happens at the election. And see, even if the party that changes, even if the administration changes, will those new people know how to fix things? Will they know how to build a strong economy? Will they know how to improve our education system? It's one of those things, isn't it? We have all these smart people in our country, all these wonderful people in our country. You, me, other people, we could all fix it. We could. You and me, if we were in charge, we could fix it. But that's not what we get. We get stupidity. We get people with absolutely no idea of what's really going on. We have people who are interested only in their own success. And we have people, and we have people who lack integrity. So I guess we sit and we wait. There'll either be the death of America, or we sit and wait for its rebirth. That's it for today. I'm SP Graham. This is Jobferno. If you have any questions, send me an email at questions@jobferno.com. And as always, choose skills over money.